Hey folks, Todd at Freedom Fighter Tactical. It is time for the latest status of business and inventory update. Let's get started right now. Hey folks, Todd at Freedom Fighter Tactical. I hope you guys are having an excellent week out there here as we approach mid-March. Of course, I'm Todd at Freedom Fighter Tactical. I have been the owner and operator of Freedom Fighter Tactical for 17 years. We've been the leader in Benelli M4 parts and accessories since that time. I remember back when no one else existed. And we have been rocking and rolling ever since, expanding the inventory, expanding the product line, and working overtime to make sure you guys have everything you need to keep your gun running or to trick it out the way that you want to trick it out. I've had about 125,000 clients over the years. I've got a phone number on the website. You can reach me at any time. I've probably talked, I bet I've had 150,000 phone calls. I bet I have over the years. I usually average about 20, 30 phone calls a day. It's a lot of calls. I talk to a lot of people, and I love you guys. I love being here for you. I answer the phone pretty much 365 days of the year. If you contact me, whether it's by phone, by text, I offer 2 different texting ways through the phone number on the website, and also there's a little chat feature on my website. Shopify offers their customers to install on their website, which I have done. And then of course you can email me through the contact page. I'm pretty much available personally 365 days a year. I do tend to answer people within minutes, if not hours. It's very rare that it's the next day that you hear from me, but I'm always around to help you guys in any way I can. And I've been doing that for a long time. Love doing it. And it's time to do more videos. It's been about 3 weeks since I've done a video. I apologize for that. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell so you're notified of future videos. Feel free to leave a comment in the comments if you'd like to say hi. If you have any other thoughts or questions, feel free. Check me out over on Instagram. I was kind of doing a lot of content over there for a short period of time, and it's hard to get in a groove over there. It really is hard to get in a groove on Instagram. Making content is time consuming. And I have been so busy packing and shipping and answering phone calls and helping people out that I've not had as much time for creating content as I would like. You guys have been absolutely cleaning me out of stuff. Magazine tubes, all of my magazine tubes are getting very low. I'm sold out of the 2-round extensions in black now. I'm about to be sold out of the 2-round extensions in NP3. And I'm about to be sold out in all 3 of my magazine tubes. Titanium for the black shotguns, steel for the black shotguns, and steel for the titanium Cerakote guns, the ones we do in NP3. They're all getting very low. We are working on the next batches, but I do anticipate some downtime. We just had some downtime on the oversized bolt release button, but we did get some back in. Those are hard to maintain inventory on. They're just one of the items that everybody wants. And there's not a lot of options out there. There never has been. It's a very tricky part for anybody to keep in stock and to manufacture. So we've got a few of those left, but they're going quick. Recoil tubes are going quick. You guys must be, Benelli must really have the markets flooded with the skeletonized stock on a single position or fixed position recoil tube, because you guys have been cleaning me out of the 3 and 6 position recoil tubes like never before. So I've got them right now, but they're getting low, and I don't know what my resupply is going to be like. There was a point in time where you almost could never get them. And of course, we're making our own here at Freedom Fighter Tactical, but you don't whip these things up overnight. So keep that in mind. If they're in stock and that's something you're looking for, you want to pull the trigger while we've got them. Collapsible, skeletonized stocks, the ones that go on your recoil tube that are functional and collapsible if you have the right recoil tube. In the OEM skeletonized stock, I'm getting very low on those. I do anticipate selling out soon. I do anticipate not being able to get them from Benelli. There's been times where I couldn't get them from Benelli for 2 or 3 years. So, there's always that possibility. So if you're looking to do that to your gun, you want to do it before, they're gone and you don't have any options. Field stocks as well. There was a point in time, I bet there was 10 years that passed by where you just never saw field stocks anywhere. I kind of yanked some chains over at Benelli and got a good supply of field stocks into the marketplace by putting in crazy large orders. And finally, Benelli started fulfilling on those, and everybody got flush. Brownells, I think, started getting them Midway or Midwest or whatever the company is. People started getting them. I got them. but I think they're starting to dry up. You guys have been cleaning me out of those. I think there's some YouTube videos or some chat somewhere on the internet where people are talking about the virtues of the field stocks, because those have been selling like never before. I've been talking to Mitch at Mesa for years to do a field stock Urbino. I know he's had it in the works for a number of years, but we just can't seem to get to a finished product. Hopefully he does at some point, because I think those would be more popular than even the OEM, because they'd be 2 inches shorter. I think they'd be 2 inches shorter. Mitch said that there was some complications with shortening a field stock as opposed to shortening a pistol grip stock. So they may or may not be shorter. I'm not 100% sure, but his stocks will allow for cheek risers, and his stocks will allow for his sure shell carriers that sit on the buttstock. So I told him, I said, man, you're going to sell a lot more sure shells. You get those field stocks. So feel free to call him and let him know that you want a field stock. Maybe it'll help light a fire over there. They have so many projects going over there that this is just not one of their priority projects. I'm quite certain of that, because we've been talking about it for years. So every company has projects that we'd love to see done, but they're not priority projects because the money isn't there, or it's expensive to develop, or it's time consuming to develop, or you don't have the system in place to, do the assembly for that in addition to everything else. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons why products don't get made. So, but I know that's been a project that's been in the works for a very long time. Flashlight mounts, we're getting very low on the Freedom Fighter Tactical flashlight mounts. You guys have been cleaning me out of those. Trigger kits. I mean, I can't even, I'm going to be sold out soon. And we just got a fresh batch in like 2 months ago, and we were really flush on trigger kits, and we're already just about gone. I mean, they just go right out the door. Oversized bolt release buttons. I think I might have mentioned that already, but those as well. I mean, I just don't know when I'm going to have more oversized bolt release buttons, and it's, everybody wants one. So the followers, the vintage followers you guys have been cleaning me out of those. You've been cleaning me out of the Limb Saver butt pads that are made for the skeletonized stock. We got those in from Limb Saver about 3 weeks ago, and I'm already about out of them, and I bought a lot of them. And we're already about out of them. And I guess there's been a pent-up demand for that, because, there's people on the internet that have talked about how they've modified their Limb Saver butt pad for the collapsible stock successfully. And that's what got me thinking, that, well, why don't we have these for the crowd out there who has collapsible stock, so they don't have to modify it? One thing I've learned in this business after 17 years, there's a lot of guys that don't really want to roll up their sleeves and try to modify things. So having it for people who want to save time, save effort, they don't want the risk of making modifications, they just want something that's made for them they can pop on their gun. That's what the Limb Saver butt pad's all about. So those of you who are getting skeletonized stocks that want a Limb Saver butt pad, we've got those. It's just been a whirlwind here at Freedom Fighter. I just haven't been able to do content because of it. Thank you all the first responders out there, people in our communities that make our communities safe and keep people healthy. And, first responders, they drive right into danger each and every call. They don't know what's going to be going on wherever they show up. I mean, yeah, it's a traffic accident. That's pretty easy. Probably not going to be anything scary going on there. But we are getting absolutely pounded with rain here in Southern California. If my power goes off, I wouldn't be surprised. It just all of a sudden is like, I mean, I wish I could turn the camera at the windows here to my right. It's crazy. I mean, this is like, we just don't get this kind of rain here. My daughter's flying in from out of town, so I don't really like that she's going to be flying into this. But she's landing in 2 hours, so it should be okay. But all you first responders out there who live and work in our communities, we just want you to come home safe each and every day to your family. Just be careful out there. A lot of craziness going on. I don't have to tell you this, you know it. But the reason why I talk about it is because I want you to know that, I think about it, and my wife thinks about it. I'm teaching my family to think about the people out there who serve the community in a capacity to, keep it nice, keep it safe, keep people happy and healthy, and helping them in times of need, and who risk being injured themselves, whether it's climbing up on a roof to do something, or dealing with an accident on a freeway, or going somewhere where there's maybe a shooting. I mean, sometimes you guys show up and might even show up before the police occasionally. you know, you guys are out there risking it all to benefit the community, and we greatly appreciate you here at Freedom Fighter Tactical. Same for you guys out there in the federal workforce who are in a law enforcement or military capacity. And at any level that you're serving our government, whether it's federal or state or local, those of you who are out there doing it mindful to who you are working for, the taxpayer, your neighbor, people who live on your street, people in your community who are not your boss, you know, meaning you're performing your duties in a constitutional capacity with respect to the Constitution, with respect to the people who you are serving, with respect to the people around you, and being loyal to the oath that you took if you took one. I realize a lot of first responders may not have taken an oath if you're not in a law enforcement capacity, but you know, people are out there serving in a respectful of the Constitution, respectful to the citizen, respectful to your communities and to our country. We greatly appreciate you. It means everything that you're out there serving in the capacity that you are in with the mindset that you have, because there are a lot out there among you who are not serving in a constitutional capacity, and we don't like that at Freedom Fighter, and I know that a lot of my crowd don't like that either. But come home safe. Come home safe each and every day. Even if you're one of the bad ones, come home safe each and every day. Maybe you'll see the light at some point. We hope so. Keep your mind open and talk to your friends and think about how you're serving and if you're doing it the right way. But we want everybody to come home safe and secure and be with their family each and every day. Pray for you guys and girls out there doing it. Folks, that's it. That's all I've got for you today. I will try to make more videos. It's hard when you all are keeping me in my shipping facility, but I'll do the best I can. I know a lot of you leave nice comments. You call me. I have a lot of people that actually call me and wonder where I am, checking in on me, seeing if I'm okay when I haven't made videos for a while. You don't realize what that means when you guys are willing to do that and take time out of your day to check in on me. You know, I love it. I love you guys. I've been here for 17 years. I'm hoping for another 17 more. Look, you know where to find me. I'm here, 365. Happy to help you in any way I can. Take care and be safe.